I had grand plans to start this video out lying on this really pretty wrapping paper, but as it turns out, filming while lying down isn't that easy. Oh, cute though. So when you think about it, New Year's resolutions are basically goals. Not like, oh my god, goals, like actual real life goals. Just had to. Therefore, when you are setting a New Year's resolution, you are setting a goal. So the hundreds of articles and Instagrams and Tumblr posts about how New Year's resolutions are super dumb are kind of saying that goals are super dumb, which is really dumb. I know most of you will find this shocking, but I love New Year's resolutions. I love New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions are like one of the reasons this is my favorite time of year. I love hearing people tell me what their resolutions are for the next year and feeling all inspired and clean slatey. And as a list maker slash goal setter, I decided to make a video on how to set and achieve New Year's resolutions. So to be real, I don't achieve every single goal that I set. Obviously, I feel like that would make me inhuman. While I totally intend to be that person that achieves all of their goals one day, right now I'm not at that stage. But this year I have learned seriously so much about getting to where I want to be. And this video is like a collection of all of the things that I've learned. So my first and biggest tip for New Year's resolutions is don't set a shit ton of difficult goals for yourself. In fact, I encourage you to work towards one goal or resolution at a time. Juggling goals is my personal struggle. I am a goal juggler, a self-confessed goal juggler. I set like a million things that I want to do and then slowly die on the inside as I achieve none of them. For a period this year, the only thing I could really work towards was waking up early. So my goal was to wake up at 5 a.m. each morning. That's all I really had in my head, that one goal. And then that became like autopilot. It was like totally normal to me. Now I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning every single morning. I've been doing that for a few months now. So once that goal was on autopilot and I was pretty sweet there, it wasn't really something I was working towards, it was just something that I did. I decided that I wanted to start Channel Notes, a new YouTube channel. So when that was my goal, I just worked from 5:30 to 6:30 every morning on something related to Channel Notes, whether it was like branding or making a video or writing a blog post. And that was my only one goal that I focused on for that period of time until I got Channel Notes to launch. If you're anything like me, you feel like you have so much to accomplish and so little time to do so. I can't say what level you guys are on, but I know that's the level that I'm constantly at in my head. I'm like, I just can't do enough. Like I have so many things that I want to achieve, so many things that I want to do. But the thing is, changing 20 aspects of your life, 20 aspects of your routine, 20 aspects of like your being, our lizard brains just can't handle that impact. So work on your goals one by one. Working on goals one at a time has probably made the biggest difference in the past year for me. So I encourage you to do it. So my second tip is not to break the chain. And usually I wouldn't recommend an app that I've only used for 2 weeks, but here I am doing just that because I really dig this app. It's really good. So the app that I'm using is Habitbull, but you don't really need this app. You could literally do it on a physical calendar or just like on your phone calendar, anything. The app just is handy. So in Habitbull, I have 2 really simple, actually slightly embarrassing habits that I am currently tracking. Generally, to get to a goal, you need to form a habit. Do you get what I'm saying? So my habits in this app are so embarrassing. Well, the first one is shower early. I literally have been getting home from work and I'm just so exhausted that I get home, get on the couch, watch a TV show, and then fall asleep. Like it got to the point where I wouldn't even eat dinner and I'd be sleeping with my makeup on. Like I'd wake up in the morning, feel so super gross. Then the second habit is sort of linked to it, is just do something productive after work because like I said, I wasn't doing anything productive after work. So each day you go in, you tap off that you have done your habit that you're trying to form. The whole thing is to not break the chain because you want it to say that you're at 100% and you want it to show your like daily streak is like going slowly upwards and no like down bits. Apparently Jerry Seinfeld started this whole thing of not breaking the chain, and I think he just used like a massive ass calendar on his wall and just put an X. I don't know if that's legit. I'm sure I've read it somewhere. So my third tip is to break your goal into little doable steps. So when my big main goal was to create Channel Notes, a whole new YouTube channel, I broke it down into like 30 tiny ass steps for me to do because create a YouTube channel sounds so overwhelming. So if you have a big overwhelming goal, create a little like plan of action. So my plan of action for Channel Notes, I just wrote out all of the steps that it would take. The tasks that I had completed, I would highlight in pink. just to like give myself an indication like, yeah, you're accomplishing something. So create a little mini plan of action so it's like digestible chunks to get your goal done. So tip number 4 is to fill yourself with motivational fluff on the regular. So if you are working towards something big, you are 110% going to have lows in your journey. Some people are all like hustle hard, work hard, never stop, 24/7, which is good. Like I feel hustling. Hustling is a good thing. Working hard is good. But realistically, you can't hustle 24/7 without having a mental breakdown. You definitely need that willpower to achieve, but on a personal level, I don't think you should ever rely on willpower. You should definitely have like a nice mix of willpower and motivation up in there. So read the inspiring books, follow the super inspirational Instagrams, / listen to motivating podcasts. And my favorite, look up motivational YouTube videos in the search bar. Some of you will be like, no, this is so cringeworthy, but personally, I love them. They're very targeted towards males who are like trying to bulk up, but they're still really motivational. Like, I actually listen to them when I'm take you closer to how you want to feel. It's kind of jarring when you think about it for a little bit, but to sort of seriously condense this desire map long ass book that has a lot of information in it, what I would recommend is picking a few words to describe how you want to feel in like a year's time. So maybe your words are like confident and energized, creative and independent, challenged and worry free. They'd be different for everyone. Then just have a double check to make sure that the goals that you're setting aren't just standard goals that you've just kind of chosen, and they're actually going to help you get further towards where you want to be rather than hit those milestones that you're sort of expected to hit. Because the whole point of goals and the whole point of life and the whole point of any action that you take is to feel good, really. So make sure that your goals are in line with how you want to feel. So those are like my main tips for setting goals, but I want to finish off with like 2 really quick mini tips. First tip being, I wanted to tell you my New Year's resolutions at the end of this video. I had all intentions of telling them to you, and then I really thought about it and made a conscious decision not to do that. Because while there's like a ton of advice out there that's like, tell everyone your goals, make everyone hold you accountable, the more people I tell my goals, the less likely I am to achieve them. I don't know why this is, but if you do dig deep like around the web and around goal setting advice, you will find articles that sort of explain this phenomenon. So there is a mini tip, try and keep your goals to yourself. And my last mini tip is that the same things don't work for everyone. So what works for me might not work the best for you. Our weird ass lizard brains don't all get motivated by the same things. And getting them to do what you want is a different process for literally everyone. So keep in mind that it's all about trial and error. So try what works for you. If you can really see something's not working for you, move on to other things, other methods, other systems. And that is about it for my New Year's resolution video. I hope that you got something out of this. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you soon. Oh, and follow me on social media and all of that stuff. Link below. Mwah, 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 mwah.